Mystery solved? Is this how the pyramids were built? If limestone blocks were dragged up a mud brick ramp to be placed at the top of the Great Pyramid, where is the evidence of this huge ramp? How could materials such as wooden rollers and mud bricks take the strain put on them by tons of stone? Thousands of men are supposed to have dragged the building blocks across the desert in the searing heat. How did the ancient project managers keep morale up amongst the dusty and tired workforce? The pyramids at the Giza Plateau in ancient Egypt are without a doubt the most amazing ancient structures on the surface of the planet. Is this how the pyramids were built? Built thousands of years ago, the Great Pyramid of Giza continued to baffle experts who are still unable to explain how ancient man managed to build something like this without the use of modern tools. The Great Pyramid of Giza is truly amazing. Did you know that the structure contains enough stone to make an almost 2 feet high wall around the entire planet? Even more incredible is the fact that in the past experts found traces of radioactive sand near the Queen's Chamber. But these are just some of the mysteries that no one has been able to properly explain. There are countless fascinating details which reveal numerous mysteries behind the Great Pyramid of Giza. How did the builders of the pyramid manage to create such a perfect monument? Why did they choose to build such large pyramids? And how on earth did people thousands of years ago transport, raise and position massive blocks of stone that weigh over 50 tons? According to the most accepted versions, the pyramids were constructed by massive armies of builders. This was mentioned for the first time in history by Greek philosopher and historian Herodotus, who claimed that the pyramids at Giza were constructed by groups of 100,000 men, which changed every month, for a period of 20 years. But for this to be accurate, it would mean that one block of stone had to be precisely placed into position every 3.5 minutes, 24 hours a day. The how is as mysterious as the why. Pyramids were not tombs. Not one mummy has been discovered by scholars inside the pyramid. This is one of the greatest misconceptions that has led to the formation of a number of misunderstandings about ancient Egyptian society, their culture, and origins. It is known for a fact that the Great Pyramid of Giza does not contain a pharaoh's mummy. In fact, nothing found inside the pyramid points that there ever was one. The weight of the pyramid is estimated at 5,955,000 tons. Multiplied by 10.8 gives a reasonable estimate of the Earth's mass. Also, another bewildering fact is that the relationship between pi, p, and phi, f, is expressed in the fundamental proportions of the Great Pyramid. However, there are more fascinating facts worth mentioning. Did you know that no one has ever discovered hieroglyphic markings inside the pyramids? That's a bit awkward for an ancient culture that built them, which carved them into anything they could at the time. As you can see, the Great Pyramid of Giza and its companion sculptures are shrouded in mysteries. Too many questions, far too little data to answer them. Today, not a single scholar has been able to answer 3 of the most important questions regarding the pyramids at Giza: who built them, why were they built, and how were they built. However, is it possible that this short documentary explains how these monumental structures were built thousands of years ago? The documentary posted on YouTube discusses the methods used to build the pyramids, and as if limestone blocks were dragged up a mud brick ramp to be placed at the top of the Great Pyramid, where is the evidence of this huge ramp? How could materials such as wooden rollers and mud bricks take the strain put on them by tons of stone? Thousands of men are supposed to have dragged the building blocks across the desert in the searing heat. How did the ancient project managers keep morale up amongst the dusty and tired workforce?